¿Cómo está ustedes, Scorpio? I hope you guys are doing amazing. It's your girl Alex, and I'm back again to bring y'all some more cosmic information. Hey God, life has been lifing, like for real, okay? Thank God we are not just these bodies and that we are little chunks of you. Can you please help to guide Scorpio and provide Scorpio with whatever is needed? Whatever they need. I love you. We love you. We thank you. Amen. So my dog was just chewing up a Sharpie, so I have little ink spots on me. All right, Scorpio. What we got for you, baby? I love me some Scorpio. Ace of Cups, let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. What we got? Ooh, Page of Wands. Ooh, child, a page in between two aces. King of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Same. Six of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups. Guess I better put the Six of Pentacles back on there because you can't see it. There we go. All right. So this is about love and the overflow of love, and there has to be a child involved, maybe a teenager, young adult. And it has everything to do with maybe kicking them out of the nest. Like, you got to go. You got to be on your own. Okay, bye. I also feel like you're making your intentions known, or someone's making their intentions known with you. You got a lot of cups in this first row. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. 4 cups. Not the 4 cups, but 4 cups. And I feel like for you, Scorpio, I feel like for some of you, you have chosen a path forward. And it feels good. It feels good. I can't really sing because my voice is like, bitch, don't even try. Angels are saying for some of you, you finally, after all this time, learned how to take care of yourself. And I feel like for some of you, you're growing comfortable in your scorpionic, watery skin, right? Because 1/2 of Scorpio is fiery Mars. But I do kind of feel like for some of you, you're becoming a lot more comfortable in an emotional state. I know. My angel says so much that some of y'all got love to give away. You're starting some sort of new romantic or emotional journey. The sun again. Some of you, your sun's SON could be very vital and important to helping you bring something into perspective. Yeah, I love that. Not that I love the Queen of Swords, but I do. I fucks with her. I'll fuck with the Queen of Swords more than the Queen of Wands any day. Because I know she gonna keep me informed. The Queen of Swords ain't holding no punches, and I dig that shit. Sorry for the shuffling. It's just a habit. Okay, 3 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. Some of you are holding on to pain. And going, okay. It's killing your joy. 8 of Wands. What's under the 8 of Wands? 4 of Swords. So right now, some of you are glass half empty. Universe is trying to show you the glass is half full. Universe is wanting you to see a different perspective, especially when in the new perspective, you infuse love into the new perspective. And I don't mean love for someone else. I feel like the love for self. As in a question that Scorpio sucks at asking itself. And that is, what's in it for me? Okay? Now, I understand selfless and selfish. Selfish is not asking what's in it for me. I feel like that's honoring yourself, right? Because at the end of the day, you ain't nobody's servant, right? Other than the universe, okay? And that's just my opinion. Some of you may feel like, hey, I don't serve the universe serves me. It is what it is, whatever, no debate. I feel like you're about to get some incredibly exciting news that's going to help clear perspective for you. And this clear, exciting news could come by way of some sort of financial thing, job, business, sale of something. And I feel like you're going to finally realize, number one, what was holding you back or blocking you, past disappointment and heartbreak. And then number two, how freaking loved you are by this universe so much that it just threw you this gold bone, right? Throw me a bone. The universe is like, just wait a minute. Let me put some glitter on it, right? Let me put some diamonds on it. It's like the universe is throwing you a very, very, very valuable bone. The Four of Cups, I did mention that here, right? The first row had 4 cup cards. And I was like, not to be confused with the Four of Cups. But the Four of Cups is coming up because the Four of Cups represents having love around you, but not being connected to it. Okay? My angels just say, ooh, if that ain't the story of Scorpio's life. I know that's right. I can relate to that. It's almost like you have a lot of people around you who love you, but you can't feel it. That's the Four of Cups. No, we're not getting into fault as in, well, whose fault is that? You know, Todd need to straighten, tighten his ass up. No, fuck Todd. It ain't Todd. Could be you, right? All right. Anyway, I just had a whole fucking conversation. All right. Anyway, focus. Sorry. Ace of Cups and a Fool card, right? To me, it's almost like the universe is wanting you to take another shot or take another chance on love, take another chance on your heart. Specifically following your heart, right? Following your heart is not a wrong thing. Let me be real about that. It's when you follow your heart and leave your head behind. That's the problem, right? Or you follow your heart and your pocketbook is open, right? As in follow your heart, but zip that shit up. All right. Anyway, moving on. So you have some really exciting news coming in. It's going to really make you happy. It's going to make you feel overjoyed. The Fool card represents being happy, carefree. Like, to me, realistically, it kind of feels like you're about to encounter a solution to a long lost problem. Final healing over some old ass heartbreak. Excuse me. For some of you, this heartbreak could be 2 to 3 lifetimes old. You heard me. 2 to 3 lifetimes old. Let me fuck with your head for a minute, Scorpio, because I know a lot of Scorpios are very, very, very freaking intelligent, intuitive, all of that, right? Think about something. 2, 3 lifetimes ago from the universe could have been 2 human minutes, right? As physical material beings, we had to go through the gestation, the birth, the life, the death, the birth, the gestation, the birth, the life, the death, the gestation, the birth, right. We got to go through these motherfucking cycles, but to the universe, it's a regular fucking Thursday. It's just one instance. All right. Anyway, moving on. Some of y'all will get that. Some of y'all won't. So when I say 2 to 3 lifetimes ago, that seems like a long time for many of you, but to the universe, it's like 2 minutes ago. I hope that makes sense. And 2 minutes I'm just using so you can understand. Now, why is that important? First, second, you have the Ace of Swords and the Hanged Man. For me, the Hanged Man has everything to do with suspending and getting rid of everything you think you know and being open to the shit you don't know. Ace of Swords is clarity. So I kind of feel like there's going to be some new information that comes along that's going to give you an atomic V8 moment. For you new agers, it's an aha moment, right? For Gen Xers, right? Baby boomers, we know what V8 is, right? I just had a V8. And whatever this information is, I feel like what my angels just brought to me, I feel like this clarity or this information is going to come through in a way that's going to make you feel validated, seen, heard, secure. What was the other word? Validated, seen, heard, and reassured. Thank you. Okay? Whereas before, I didn't know you felt that way about me, Todd. I mean, shit, you ain't had to give me this big fat ass raise. Shit, I thought you was about to fire my ass. Right? That's what this kind of feels like. Like, yo, you're living in this perception right now. And you're thinking one thing, and again, usually negative. Eight of Swords, 100% of the times is negative. Because again, positive thoughts don't loop. Positive thoughts are a trail. They're like breadcrumbs, right? One after the other. And ooh, the crumbs just are getting big. Ooh, child, you got a whole piece of bread, right? So the positive thoughts are like a crescendo. They build up to a celebration, okay? Negative thoughts stay raggedy. They're the same fucking thoughts over and over. They're a stale fucking piece of bread that you sitting there trying to figure out how to, put a piece of cheese on there and make grilled cheese on it, right? It's like, how many times are you going to try to fucking gourmet the shit out of that old stale piece of bread? Angels said, the angels are looking dead at y'all like, whose question is that, right? How many times are you going to look at this old fucking situation, this old fucking healing, this old fucking trauma, this old fucking wound, and try to new age it? Now, Scorpio, I'm sitting right there with you, by the way. Like, when I said that shit, I had to go into my fucking past and was like, girl, yeah, you need to let some of that shit go. They said a piece of toast and you love toast, and you, child, they done got up under your skin and you the reader. Sorry. So I feel like something is coming along by way of the universe to do two things. To, number one, validate you. Scorpio, you're the motherfucking shit. You are. Like, come on. Even on a bad day, you're the shit. Okay? The second thing is, this thing is going to show you how far up in your noggin you were. So much that maybe for some of you, you may even admit, my bad, that was me, dog. I'm the one. I didn't know you liked me, Todd. Like, fuck is wrong with you? Like, I shout you out at every meeting, Alex. Like, what? Why would you think that, right? The universe is coming through, Scorpio, to show you how wrong you've been being about someone, something, or someplace, right? And I know that because I got Cut Master Flex here. Look, you better tell her the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, or so help you, you gonna get this stinger. Okay? And here's the thing, the Eight of Swords next to the Queen of Swords, you get it, right? That shit hits you like a ton of bricks. Angels are almost showing me like the Queen of Swords receiving information from another Queen of Swords. You don't question it. It hits that spot in you. It resonates the fuck out of you. And you're like, sorry, my bad. Right? Don't be confused. This is not eating crow, right? As in, damn, I was wrong. I was all the way wrong. This is moving. This is digging you up out of that hole, that rabbit hole that you've been in, right? Or that tunnel, or that perception, or that shitty thinking, right? Or that heartbreak, or that disappointment, or that depression for some of you. Now, angels, they just made a big claim to me. They're like, for some of you who have been suffering from depression, and remember I said they made a big claim to me. Some of you who have been suffering from depression are about to be healed. Yeah, I paused on purpose because I said what I said. Some of you who have been suffering from depression for a long time, long time. You could be 20 years old and you've been suffering from depression for 40 years. 3 lifetimes ago. Okay? All right. We got it? Good. Okay. And there's going to be a reason to celebrate. Yeah, my angels just said strongholds are about to be lifted off of your life, your energy field. It almost feels like a ginormous barrier, right? You know, like if they're doing construction on a highway, they put those cement barriers in the way so people can't crash into the workers. It feels like one of these has been blocking you for some reason. Could have been blocking your heart, could have been blocking your head, could have been blocking your happiness, could have been blocking your money. It's about to be removed. And this is cheesy as fuck, but my angels just said because construction is completed. You ever go to a web page and it's like, oh, this page is under construction. That just basically means, hey, we're building it, right? We're working on it. Something in your life, Scorpio, is coming to an end so happiness can return. For many of you, definitely, who left comments about, yeah, I'm stuck in a tunnel. I'm not okay. You're going to be. That's my word to you. Energetically, fuck this human shit. That's my word to you. Whatever has been holding you back, killing your joy, killing your vibe, at the sound of my voice, it is being removed, right? I am a part of my God, right? I'm not God, by no means. But I can translate messages from Him, His angels, universe, life, universal life. And I'm transferring to you, Scorpio, that you are being released. And she's coming to the rescue. I love it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Angels just said, or somebody said, well, who does this resonate? Who's this reading for? Like a particular type of Scorpio? Nah, B. We gonna do it across the board. Every fucking Scorpio. I don't even care if you're a Cancer Sun, Scorpio Moon. I don't care if you're a Scorpio Rising. I really don't give a shit if you're a Scorpio North Node. Anybody who this is resonating with, this is your message. A block is being removed. My angel said, hold on, girl. She's like, correction. Anybody who believes will know a stronghold is being lifted. Because there are some people, like myself, sometimes we look at these readings, we're like, stop telling me that. Stop blowing smoke up my ass, Alex. Baby, 2 things are true, all right? If I was blowing smoke, your ass would be the last place on the planet I would want to blow smoke to. And then the second thing, go back to the first thing. All right. Okay. So let me read them line by line. There's going to be a new opportunity for you to be happy and overjoyed. This new opportunity is coming to you by way of the universe. The Page of Wands is an exciting page. The Page of the Wands is the igniter, right? He can ignite and blow shit up, or he can ignite and excite and infuse a situation positively, right? A reason why I know he's positive is because he's hovering over the sun, and the sun is all positive, right? So I do kind of feel like there's some sort of message coming to you, and the message is carrying good news. The message is helping to bring forth some sort of revelation. Ace of Swords and the Hanged Man. Something is coming in to realign your perspective. Notice how I didn't say change. Notice how I didn't say go from wrong perspective to right perspective. I just said change. Okay? When it comes to your placement, your grounding, your value, your worth, everything that's important to you, everything that means something to you, your integrity, your word, your honesty, your truth, how you expect and demand that from people around you. However you've not been getting that in the past, someone, something is coming along to reaffirm, is that the right word? It's almost like somebody's coming along to make you believe again. Somebody's coming along to restore your hope, belief, faith, and power. Okay? I don't know how to convey this, but I heard the voice say, maybe it's me, but it wasn't me. I don't know. Right? So check this funky shit out. The Nine of Cups with the Queen of Swords. Whenever is the Queen of Swords bringing happiness? Today. I love it. We are in September, right? We are in September. So I feel like definitely September. This is going on in September. Now you're going to have a choice on whether or not you put away, kill, dead off, bury what's happened, let bygones be gone. Scorpio, you know you have a hard time with that. You know why? Because you're the grim fucking reaper of the zodiac. You love to dig up a dead body. Y'all are the resurrectorers. Blame Pluto, right? It's almost like, oh, it's gone. Then it's like, nope, here it comes back. You know how long Pluto takes to make a full orbit around the sun? 248 years. 248 years it takes Pluto to make one full revolution around the sun. How many lifetimes is that? Say you live to be 80, right? 248. That's 31 lifetimes. Fucking slow ass Pluto. I love you, Pluto. Excuse me, or Plutoid. That's what they tried to name it when they declassified it as a planet. Fuck off. Pluto, planet, forever. I'm having a good time with this reading. So, universe is saying, Scorpio, listen, you got a choice. You can keep digging this bullshit up, whatever it is, or you can fucking bury it and just be happy. Think about it. I feel like the universe is going to start to send you and entice you and say, hey, get rid of it. Matter of fact, how about instead of burying it, we burn it, right? Cremate it and let it dissipate into the night's air. Ooh, child, my angels just said Scorpio is holding on to ashes. Ooh, Scorpio would hold on to ashes, by the way. I'm dead ass. Scorpio would hold on to ashes. Scorpio's like, so universe, you think you slick? You done move the body? I'll find the ashes. And that's exactly what the universe does not want you to do here. The universe is giving you an option, a choice. And it to me kind of feels like forgiving the sins of the past, whomever the sinner is, and move on. Now, by the way, that resonated strongly with me personally, right? Yeah. Because what's happening is what they're just showing me is these deep repressed emotions that you know is there because you are that deep, right? These deep repressed emotions that every now and then you dig up, right? It's like I'm going to Home Depot today to get me a new bionics shovel. I'm going to dig deep into the earth. I'm going to get this shit up, and y'all ain't hiding this shit from me. Universe is like, let it die, let it rest, right? Because when you think about something, the more you keep digging it up, you are stalling out your transformational powers, right? Because your transformation says death, life, death, life, death, life. If you keep dead, then there's no life. So this reading is all about let it die. So new life can begin, especially in your heart. Now, again, let me reiterate, 2 to 3 lifetimes. Okay? So again, average age of a Plutoid revolution around the sun, 80 times 3 is 24, 240 years, right? 80 times 3 is 240. For 240 years, you've been digging. Dead. That was fun. And the universe is like, somebody take Scorpio's fucking shovel, right? And cosmically, they're like, you know what? And fucking chop Scorpio's hands off. Fuck that. Right? The universe is trying its hardest to deactivate this wound. Now, watch this. I don't know a lot about Chiron's placement in the zodiac chart, but this reading is resonating heavily with me, and my Chiron is with Aries, and my dad was in Aries, and this reading is talking about letting old wounds with my dad go. That's how it resonates with me personally, okay? Angel said, go to your zodiac chart and look what sign is in your Chiron. I feel like, I could be wrong, but I feel like one of your parents' signs are going to be in your Chiron, like mine is. And if that is the case, angels are saying, forgive your parents' sins, this particular parent's sins that you have been carrying with you and repressing all of this time. Forgive them of their sins so you can finally be happy. That resonates hard with me. I ain't even gonna pull this third row out, okay? Yeah, I know. Here comes the shameless plug. Personal readings are still open, right? But there is an appointment that I have called Breaking Karmic Cycles. And for many of you who've booked this reading so far, one thing that I do, because I wasn't really too sure how I was going to conduct these readings as far as how to use my gifts to uncover those karmic ties, because the session is only 30 minutes long. So for me to take, I didn't know how much time it was going to take for me to go back into your energetic lineage, your energetic line, and figure out where the karma was placed and by who. But luckily, so far, all of the appointments that I have conducted, I have been successful at pinpointing where exactly the karma was delivered. Okay? So, shameless plug, if you are interested in figuring out what these repressed emotions are, that you are holding on to this pain and always looking at and focusing on the past disappointment and maneuvering and ducking and dodging and getting around this pain through your life. If you are curious about how to uncover and get down to the bottom of it, then I would heavily recommend that you book that Breaking Karmic Ties reading, that appointment. And the link is in the description, right? Because what happens is once you are aware or become aware of not necessarily why you're attracting what you're attracting, but once you do attract what you attract, why you respond to it, why are you triggered by it the way that you are, that appointment definitely is going to be key in figuring that out, right? Sun card, death card. Can you imagine? This is a quintessential Scorpio reading. I get to be who I want. She gives me the deep, dark, grim bullshit, and I'm happy. We uncovered the truth. Scorpio is all about uncovering anything. Again, dig, 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 dead, 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 dead. You lived your life digging, uncovering, trying to go back, trying to figure it out. If that resonates with you, angels are saying, and I say this respectfully, but you know how people who are adopted, work hard, tooth and nail, trying to find their biological parents. My angels just said those people that shit is a walk in the park to a Scorpio, right? As in, finding a biological parent would be a walk in the park for Scorpio, compared to finding out why they are triggered or keep attracting or are a slave to whatever these past disappointments and emotions are. Okay? And maybe one day I'll explain my connection to my dad. I mean, I could do it right now. All of my childhood, my dad was an IV drug user. He was addicted to heroin. And I felt like all these years, like he loved the drugs more than he loved me, until he got off of drugs and I figured out, you know what, he's just emotionally unavailable. But he was my absolute best friend. He killed himself in 1999. It's 2025. I still love him. I still miss him. But I've forgiven him a long time ago for killing himself. I did not forgive him for stealing my childhood or keeping himself absent and distant from my childhood. My dad was home every day, right? He could never hold down a job. You know, he was a slave to his drug use. Heroin is probably the hardest, any opioid is the hardest to break an addiction. Okay. So just a little insight of how this reading resonates with me. And I have lived my life staying away from anything that resembled any sort of addiction, right? I don't drink a lot. I don't do drugs. I don't do heavy drugs. I don't do drugs, period, right? Anyway, I'm babbling on. But that's how this reading resonated with me. Did I know this was going to happen? Fuck no. And I try to stay away from my readings, as in this information is for y'all. But this time around, some of it was for me. All right. Now, the other thing too is here you have the Sun card here twice, right? The Page of Wands is exactly that. It's like, bing, surprise, right? Surprise happiness, surprise joy, surprise you finally see it, surprise you finally got to the bottom of it, surprise finally after all of this digging, you found it. And at this point, I'm just going to end the reading, right? Now, say for instance that the hole has been dug the fuck out of. Now the universe can backfill with happiness, joy, sunshine, and love. Okay? So for you, I done hit my camera. So for you, Scorpio, you have a choice. Do you stop digging and be happy? Or do you continue to dig for the next couple of lifetimes? And I'm going to tell you something straight up. My angels was dead ass about cutting your fucking hands off, metaphorically. Okay? Angels just also said too, if for some reason you have any sort of hand injuries, this is your message. Please take heed. All right, now I'm really out of here. I love you guys. It is such a pleasure to get this deep with you, to share, especially myself. I usually try to keep myself out of everything, but I love when people do inquire about my history, my story, and things like that, because it makes me feel seen, right? Go figure. I don't feel seen a lot of times, believe it or not, because I'm in service. It's not about me, it's about you all. But every now and then when I do share and people see me, right, and see Alex, not the reader, it breaks me down. It just warms my heart. Y'all just bring a G to her knees. No, it's special. It's really special to me. So sorry for the babbling. I try not to, because again, it's all about you. But fuck that. Maybe I want to start talking about me a little bit more often. Nah, fuck that. Love you, Scorpio. Bye.